as a Sunday matchup here from the Sunshine State, and the tip is in the air, and the control will go to the ladies who are armored in white. You will push it up into the forecourt as a 10-point victory on Friday, and it was a highly competitive game in that first half. Total of 13 lead changes and 7 ties. In comes to Gusters, the high, the low, Ben.
They haven't been able to do that to start this game, but as they settle in, they're going to want to look to get quality shots and get the ball in the hands of people like Sydney Hendricks.
And look at this, right off the window, little geometry for the sophomore from Farmington Hills. Rattlers averaging 23.5 turnovers through their first 5 games. Here's Emily Rodriguez, splash it goes, a woman in her mug, it don't matter. We've played nearly 4 minutes of basketball into this first quarter. In the 2-woman game, here is Peterson. The triple on its way is up and good.
Caitlin just working the offense, continuing to move just like she does. That's why she's one of the nation's best in scoring. I mean, every opportunity. She took a tough shot, which is what you want. They just have to rebound it.
Nay Brown springing into the lane as Pogo's sticking, and up it goes. Up and in, first score of the day here for Nay Brown. And now UCF an 8-0 run here over the past 2 minutes. Delancey thinking about the three, going to challenge a cut. And Shaw with the block shot, and now here comes the steal. On the move, it's Rodriguez down the boulevard. The step through.
For a freshman getting to her bag.
UCF in transition. And it's the rookie, Emily Rodriguez, coast to coast, all the way to the rack for the score.
So let's not get to after basketball just yet, but good to know that she has a plan.
Ashola Khan again on the challenge, her second block. As now Delancey, the shot clock at 1, never hit iron, and that'll be a shot clock violation.
You see Ashola here putting the pressure on, then coming over to help her own player. That is just impressive.
Yeah, a pair of former players at a high level going head-to-head here tonight.
One thing that the Knights have done really well to start this game is they've executed their defensive game plan of keeping the Rattlers on the same side of the floor and making reversals extremely challenging. And there you see Caitlin Peterson with a steal and a layup like she just does whenever she gets an opportunity to score.
Yeah, Ben, you see how quickly that UCF gets that outlet, and then flying up floor, Caitlin Peterson, she's usually that woman that's ready to go ahead and take aim, as the score by Sydney Hendricks through traffic.
Player on this roster that does not lack confidence. She actually revels in the bright lights. So they're going to need her to get it going if they want.
Now the junior from Pensacola, she'll lob it in, and there with the score down into the paint.
Look at her poised. Throws a good lob pass, doesn't let the help defender get it.
Griffin with the handles. Griffin, the pull-up jumper. No, but yes is Sydney Hendricks as the offensive rebound, keeping it alive. And Hendricks now with 6 of the 8 points here for the Rattlers. The dump down pass to Gusters as Nay Brown, credit her with the dime.
You see Hannah fighting for position early. When you get your teammates to get deep post position, great things happen.
Shot clock is off. As in it comes to Ellis. She'll try the short corner jumper and get it up over Gusters. Friday night, she's been averaging nearly 30 minutes of basketball. That's a jump of about 6 minutes from last year for her.
Hats off to her for doing the preparation this year to make sure that you're in shape to be able to play those minutes.
Cheyenne McEvans able to strike from distance as FAMU their first triple of the game. And the Detroit, Michigan native gets her first score of the afternoon. As the 8-point advantage for UCF. Rodriguez not there the first. Second effort, however, is Hannah Gusters. Offensive rebound stick back.
Coach Bridget Gordon switching up to the zone to start the second quarter. Did exactly what she wanted, but as we all know, rebounding out of the zone is a challenge.
Athletic move by Hendricks, and there to clean things up. Evans Trying to slash her way in. Now gives to Subats, who's recently checked in and drops off the pass to Jalea Sharp. And head coach Satia Messer wants a timeout.
Under control, drive right there, head up, drop it off, great finish. They're gonna have to get back and settle in, and they really make it hard to get it in the paint, but they got it there.
And count the bucket, Hannah Gusters. Strength prevails. As you saw the great diagonal pass downstairs to Ashola Cott, and then the second effort for 8-point advantage for the Knights. As Subats is gonna have her shot blocked. That was Nay Brown.
Didn't bat an eye. You have Nave Brown with the athletic block, not giving up on the play.
As her ladies from the Southwestern Athletic Conference. As losing it, that was Gay. And now Peterson on the left side is able to push it up off the window.
She's not shy about it, but what she does is that she calls different sets to change the angle on how they're gonna look to get Hannah the ball.
Purifoy gives it up, McEvans, and splash.
I think she turned and saw that she couldn't really go through that one, so good job by her to get the offense moving and then end up with a good shot.
And the smallest woman on the floor has a game-high 10 points. And Peterson will pull the trigger, and she's got one in the holster. Bang! 3 seconds. And a block shot by Summer Yancey, and that's going to do it here for the opening 20 minutes of basketball. Attacking and attacking and attacking even more so. Ashol Akkad, who is doing wondrous things here in her sophomore campaign for the Knights, and dropping the dime into Hannah Gusters right on cue. And Gusters now here for UCF. 1 rebound away from a double-double. It's now 11 points and 9 rebounds for the 5th year. An interception. Here comes Peterson. One woman to beat, and Peterson leaves it hanging, but there's Emily Rodriguez to clean things up.
The Knights are making a concerted effort. As you hear them when these ball screens are coming to ice. When they don't, the Rattlers make them pay.
Knights have not scored in 2.5 minutes. Quick skip, here's an open look. Yancey, yes she does, as Summer Yancey's first score of the game.
You see her looking, trying to get the ball inside, but being aware of the skip pass, hits Summer Yancey right on the numbers as she's able to knock down a big 3-point shot. See Caitlin throw one a little bit off. Summer Yancey can't get that shot off, whereas Nave throws it right on the money.
And speaking of right on the money, Nagodu down into Gusters. Way too easy, well executed by the Knight front court. And now the reset here by UCF. Summer Yancey puts it on the deck. Yancey off the glass as the soft touch by the freshman.
Attacking a closeout. When you have those skip passes, it's great to see a freshman attack that closeout and not just settle for a 3-point shot, even though she just made one.
Hendricks in the spin cycle. As the jumper too strong, and now UCF a 3-on-2. Nay Brown sashaying through the lane and getting the score up and in, and a timeout on the floor.
But they lived out their dream. They're here now. They keep up with them on ESPN, luckily with the internet that we have nowadays. And it's a great dynamic that they have together.
Peterson with 13 has not scored here in the second half. Eve Alexander stepping out, and the drought finally ends. It was 3+ minutes.
That's where the Knights are vulnerable. When you have a big that can shoot, Hannah Gusters sometimes has trouble getting out there to contest, so good shot by her. We'll see if they can string some things together.
Just the second 3-point make here for FAMU. Into Gusters, 3 ladies wrapped around her. It doesn't matter.
As my old coach and Basketball Hall of Famer Pete Carrill, rest in peace, would say, sometimes it's who are the X's and who are the O's. Hannah just too big in there. Great shot by Purifoy.
And how about the equalizer as back-to-back strikes now here for FAMU from downtown? But a 19-point lead here for UCF. In it comes Gusters. And credit Yancey there, as initially she saw where the mismatch was at, and then instead of bouncing it in, lobs it over.
And what you love about that was they were calling a high-low, but the opening came early and they took advantage. Great job by Summer Yancey there, fighting through multiple screens and keeping the Rattlers out of the paint.
Start, stop, Purifoy, and there is Nagodu. Baseline. As the differential. Now Caitlin Peterson will get the directive from head coach Satia Messer, the quick reset. She'll turn on the Jets and have her shot blocked, as there was Jalea Sharp.
We might see them slow it down a little bit, but it's a little early in the fourth quarter. I know there's still some things she wants to see out of her offense right now.
As Griffin up ahead, it goes to Hendricks as the defense to offense by the Rattlers. Knights have scored 22 points off of turnovers. The set piece on the inbound. Brown to Sholokot, easy score.
The basketball gods always reward activity. Great cut by Ashol, great find.
Hendricks crossing up, now kicking out. Griffin, she'll eye a three and get it. The laser beam to Maya Griffin.
She saw her woman's head turn to the left and just saw a gap and just took advantage of it.
First field goal of the day for Sholokot. She'll toss it into Gusters, and too strong left hand, and kisses it up off the window.
That 1-2 punch of Sholokot and Hannah Gusters was so impressive, is that Ashol always throws the ball high and makes.
And a 22-point advantage for the Knights. Griffin. And
great job by the Knights on defense. They were able to execute their scout report, keep the Rattlers on the same side.
Caitlin Peterson.
You see her get it right here, a little Euro. And then one. What a pass.
Peterson against two defenders, and there was Sharp. Now a 2-on-1. Hendricks going to double dribble. That's the right call. And we continue to see a little bit of pressure here in the backcourt. Knights able to snap out of that. Peterson steps back. Her three is going to swirl around, and she connects her third of the game.
She's been so impressive. What you love about her is make or miss. Her expression stays the exact same, and she's going to take the next one.
And there's Cheyenne McEvans with a quick answer.
Giving up so many at the free throw line. It'll be a learning process for the Rattlers moving forward.
And here is Emily Rodriguez taking the contact.
We talked about it. This freshman group is talented. They are athletic, and they are confident.
Here in 24-25. They'll be back at home coming up on Tuesday. In the meantime, UCF, their first road trip coming up on Wednesday. Eve Alexander's triple, no. Follow good is up, and it is in. Summer Yancey gonna have it taken away. Cheyenne McEvans.
Good finish.
Summer Yancey over by that Knight bench. Teeing up a three, Rodriguez, and a pot of gold on the other end. Gonna crack the 80-point plateau here for the third time. Make it fourth on the season for UCF. As two ladies with 20-plus points tonight here for Satia Messer's gang. And that's going to do it here from Orlando, where UCF, for the third consecutive year in a row, begins the season